The 2 o'clock show is rocking.
I want to drink.
I wanna drink my java from an old tin can while the moon goes riding high. I wanna hear the sound of the whippoorwill. I wanna hear the coyotes cry. I wanna feel my saddle horse between my legs, riding him out on the range, just to kick him in the side, make him show his step in pride, back on those Texas plains. Somehow it seems I'm back in my dreams, way back where I belong.
I'm just an old cowhand from the Rio Grande, back where I was born.
Oh, these city ways and these city lights are driving me insane.
I wanna be alone, I wanna be back home, back on those Texas plains.
Mighty fine and a great big western. Howdy, it's Riders in the Sky, America's favorite cowboys. Bring you the best in western music, live and direct from the Ford Theater. So don't touch that dial, saddle pals. It wouldn't be the cowboy way.
I wanna drink my java from an old tin can while the moon goes riding high. I wanna hear the sound of the whippoorwill. I wanna hear the coyotes cry. I wanna feel my saddle horse between my legs, riding him out on the range, just to kick him in the side, make him show a step in pride, back on those Texas plains, back on those Texas plains.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, buckaroos and buckarettes. Back for our third big appearance of the day, celebrating the end of our 25th year together.
Wow.
And the release of our 25th anniversary album.
Wow. Yes. Catch and release.
Just in time for our 26th anniversary. And the new book by Don Cusick about us. Man, what more could you want?
What more could you want
It's
except
all
the
here.
fine afternoon show here at the Ford Theater? Wow.
Darn right. Let me introduce us very briefly, then we'll continue with our program. To my left, your right, the man with the hairiest legs in the volunteer state. The man who stood by my side for more than 26 years now, aging like fine cheese. The man we call Too Slim.
Proud to be here. Thank you, friends. Mwah. I love you. You know I love you. Once again, I have elected, actually, in honor of this day, to wear a cacti. That's lovely. Thank you. I wear this with a tuxedo. Instead of when I go to a formal and I walk in, I say, black tie. I thought it said.
Uh-huh. To my right, your left, His Royal Majesty, recent candidate for Governor of California, Woody Paul, King of the Cowboy Fiddlers.
Thank you, folks. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's all right. Keep your seats. Great to be on the ground floor of Miss Margaret's Auto Parts once again, next door to Southern Plumbing.
That was what was here before the Hall of Fame was here. Southern Plumbing and Miss Margaret's Auto Parts.
Miss Margaret had a dream, didn't she?
Someday she'd sell out for a lot of money and they'd build a Hall of Fame.
Well, it's a Ford. We're in the Ford Theater. She had plenty of those parts.
Thank you, Woody. Thank you so much.
Now you see why we don't let him tell too many jokes.
Here's a guy with a grin like a 58 Buick, ladies and gentlemen. Well known to Miss Margaret in her day. The idol of American youth, Ranger Dog, right here. Ranger Dog.
And the newest member of our group, only been with us 15 years or so. He's the man with the entire orchestra in a little black box. He's Joey, the Cowpolka King.
Thank you, friends. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey,
How does he yodel?
old lady,
How does he yodel?
old lady,
Why does he yodel?
it sure beats me, old lady.
I love to hear the cowboy sing a happy yodeling song. Something makes me want to start just yodeling along.
Me too, Slim, but way back near my epiglottis, it always ends up wrong.
Yep. Help, Ranger Dud.
How do we yodel?
Old lady,
When do we yodel?
anytime will do.
Why do
we do too.
I don't think I'll ever get the hang of that yodeling stuff, Ranger
Yeah, it's
Doug.
too tough for me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say so. Almost anybody could learn to yodel.
Anybody?
Sure, we even taught Barney how to yodel.
I remember that.
You can teach a big purple dinosaur to yodel. Anyone can do it. It's just a matter of starting simple with the easiest yodels and working your way up through trickier and trickier yodels till eventually you yodel like me, Ranger Doug, idol of American youth.
Wow. Show us how, Ranger Doug.
Hey,
Oh, let me try it. Sounds easy.
Sounds like a beagle with a hormone problem. The German ambulance yodel. Yeah, that's as good as it gets, folks.
No, it gets better than that. I've been doing a little graduate research. I'm attempting to get my PhD in yodeling at the Slim Whitman College of Advanced Yodeling Knowledge,
It's a tough school.
home of the fighting epiglottis.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm working on for my dissertation.
That's unbelievable, Ranger.
Thank you.
That's great, Ranger Doug.
I bet these people can yodel. Let's
Think
all
so?
try it. Hey. Oh. How do you lay? How do you lo? How do you lay? Yodelay. Trouble at the turkey farm. Man, that was great.
That was great.
People can go home and say, I yodeled at the Hall of Fame.
And look what it got me.
I know. This lousy T-shirt.
That's right. Let's do something cheerful.
Great idea, Ranger Doug.
What do you think about a ride on the rhythm range?
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4.
On the rhythm range, on the rhythm range. Everything is keeping time to a sort of rooty grinding rhythm.
I was born a rover on the rhythmic range, a rootin' tootin' terror and it never will change. To sing a tune to the day and travel all of the way in rhythm.
Rhythm.
Everything around me is a part of my song. Seem to want to follow as I ramble along. The lazy hawk in the sky, I'm tempted to try my rhythm.
On the rhythm range, on the rhythm range. Everything's keeping time to a sort of rooty grinding rhythm.
Oh, now every time a Sunday comes a rolling around, down beside the water hole I'm sure to be found. I'll be a rubbing and scrubbing in the matter profound in rhythm.
Rhythm.
A water from 1,000 feet colder than air. I was out the devil kept it warmer down there. Yes, it wasn't as fast, so I'll be taking my bath in the rhythm. There's that rhythm ranger
On the rhythm range, on the rhythm range. Everything's keeping time to a sort of rooty grinding rhythm. Rhythm.
I asked the favorite chicken when he started to scratch if sandy fleas and bumblebees could at you better bad. She said the only thing found on this doggone ground is rhythm.
Rhythm.
He started into working with a toss of his head, turned around and smiled at me, and here's what he said: I ain't digging for gold, but when I'm scratching, my soul's got rhythm.
On the rhythm range, on the rhythm range. Everything's keeping time to a sort of rooty grinding rhythm. On the rhythm range, to a sort of really rhyming rhythm. On the rhythm rain. See them tumbling down, pledging their love to the ground. Lonely but free I'll be found, drifting along with the tumbling tumbleweeds. Cares of the past are behind, nowhere to go but I'll find just where the trail will wind, drifting along with the tumbling tumbleweed. I know when night has gone that a new world's born at dawn. I keep rolling along, deep in my heart is a song. Here on the range I belong, drifting along with the tumbling tumbleweed. I know when night is gone that a new world's born at dawn. I keep rolling along, deep in my heart is a song. Here on the range I belong, drifting along with the tumbling tumbleweed, drifting along with the tumbling tumbleweed.
Every show we like to do a little instrumental, and we have a pair of kings to do it for you, the kings of their respective instruments. Royalty walks among us.
Yes.
Country Music Hall of Fame.
What have you picked out for the folks today, boys?
Boys, let's do one called How High the Moon.
Oh,
Old cowboy jazz. Just like it says in Ranger Doug's book.
slam to slam. Like a monkey handles a peanut.
Thank you.
Thank
We
you,
ha-
ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much.
A little request in the front row. What's going on here, young girls?
Ringo.
A request for Ringo has poured in.
Maybe that they want the drummer. Is that the?
It could be. There was a drummer, had a farm, and Ringo was his name.
O-R-I-N-G-O.
No, not that one?
No.
No. Ringo from our 25th anniversary album.
The Gunfighter Ballad.
The bonus cut.
Written by Hal Blair
And
and
Don
Don
Robertson.
Roberts.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He lay face down in the desert sand, clutching a 6-gun in his hand. Shot from behind, I thought he was dead. Under his heart was an ounce of lead, but a spark still burned, so I used my knife. Late that night, I saved the life of Ringo. Ringo.
Ringo, Ringo, Ringo.
I nursed him till the danger passed. The days went by, he mended fast. Then from dawn till setting sun, he practiced with that deadly gun. Hour and hour I watched in awe. No human hand could match the draw of Ringo. Ringo.
Ringo, Ringo, Ringo.
One day we rode the mountain crest. I went east and he went west. Took to law and wore a star, while he spread terror near and far. With lead and blood he gained such fame, all through the west they feared the name of Ringo. Ringo.
Ringo, Ringo, Ringo.
I knew someday we'd face the test, which one of us would be the best. Sure enough, the word came down that he was holed up in the town. I left the posse in the street, and I went in alone to meet Ringo. Ringo.
Ringo, Ringo, Ringo.
They said my speed was next to none, but my lightning draw had just begun when I felt the blast that stung my wrist. The gun went flying from my fist. I was looking down the bore of the deadly 44 of Ringo. Ringo.
Ringo, Ringo, Ringo.
They said that was the only time that anyone had seen him smile. He slowly lowered his gun and then said to me, "We're even, friend." And so at last I understood there was still a spark of good in Ringo. Ringo.
Ringo, Ringo, Ringo.
I blocked the path of his retreat. He turned and stepped into the street. A dozen guns spit fire and lead. A moment later he lay dead. The town began to shout and cheer, but nowhere was there shed a tear for Ringo. Ringo.
Ringo, Ringo, Ringo.
The story spread throughout the land that I had beaten Ringo's hand, and it was just the years, they say, that made me put my guns away. but on his grave they can't explain the tarnished star above the name of Ringo. Ringo.
Ringo, Ringo, Ringo,
Ringo.
Ringo, Ringo, Ringo,
Ringo.
Ringo, Ringo, Ringo.
Casey Jones.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Come all you rounders, for I want you to hear the story about a real brave engineer. Casey Jones was a rounder's name. On an 8-6 wheeler, boy, he won his fame. The boss called Casey about 4:30. He kissed his wife at the station door. He mounted to the cabin with his orders in his hand. Said, I'm gonna take a trip to the promised land.
Casey Jones,
He mounted to the cabin.
Casey Jones,
His orders in his hand.
Casey Jones,
Mounted to the cabin. Said, I'm
gonna take a trip to the promised land.
Pour on the water, boy, shovel the coal. Stick your head out the windows, watch the drivers roll. I'm gonna run her till she leaves the rail, 'cause I'm 9 hours late with the Western Mail. Casey rode on to that faithful place. Old number 9 looked him straight in the face. He yelled to the fireman, boy, you better jump, 'cause there's another train coming and we're bound to bump.
Casey Jones,
Mounted to the cabin,
Casey Jones,
his orders in his hand.
Casey Jones,
Mounted to the cabin, said, I'm
gonna take a trip to the promised land. Casey Jones,
Mounted to the cabin, said, I'm
gonna take a trip to the promised land.
Casey Jones. Of course, when the show is all over, unlike many of these superstar entertainers who appear here at the Ford Theater, we don't simply slide into the hot tub with the groupies when it's all done. No. That would be the easy way.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be the
cowboy way.
We'll be over at the gift shop to meet and greet you each and every one. Copies of the books are there and the new album and several of the older albums.
You betcha.
We have an award-winning cartoon, an Academy Award-winning cartoon.
It's cartoon time. Mr. Media, lower the big screen of fun and value there as Riders in the Sky. If you all saw the movie Monsters Incorporated, there was a short at the front called For the Birds, an animated short, which we did the music for, and we are going to show you now here at the beautiful Ford Theater.
Grand.
And For the Birds won a little thing we call the Academy Award, actually, last year for that. Not that we got anything except a nice firm handshake. But
Yes, and we got all of that.
we got, yes, and so, but it was just a thrill to be there.
Yes.
Yes, all right, so we're going to show the movie
We're
now.
going to show it and play live what we did on the big screen all over the world.
All right, Mr. Media, let her roll. For the birds. Let's take a request.
We got room for a request or two. This show can go a couple of minutes longer. Oh, yes, the young girls in the front.
What was that? Ghost Riders. Lovely.
What do you want?
The song that named the band all those years ago.
All right.
What was that?
Palindrome. Palindrome.
Which do you...
Well, you got your choice of E major or E minor.
Old cowpoke went riding out one dark and windy day. Upon a ridge he rested as he rode along his way, when all at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw, howling through the ragged sky and up a cloudy draw.
Yippee-yi-yi, yippee-yi-oh,
Yeah, get up there.
ghost herd in the sky.
Their horns are black and shiny and their hooves are made of steel. Their brands are still on fire and their hot breath he could feel. A bolt of fear shot through him as they thundered through the sky, where he saw the riders coming high and he heard their mournful cry.
Yippee-yi-yi, yippee-yi-oh, ghost riders in the sky.
Their faces gaunt, their eyes are blurred, their shirts all soaked with sweat. They're riding hard to catch that herd, but they ain't caught him yet, 'cause they've got to ride forever on that range up in the sky, on horses snorting fire. As they ride on, hear 'em cry.
Yippee-yi-yi, yippee-yi-oh, ghost riders in the sky.
As the riders loped on by him, he heard one call his name. If you want to save your soul from hell or riding on our range, then cowboy, change your ways today, or with us you will ride, trying to catch the devil's herd across these endless skies. Yippee-yi-yi,
Yippee-yi-oh, ghost riders in the sky. Yippee-yi-yi, yippee-yi-oh, ghost riders in the sky.
Woody Paul, king of the cowboy
Thank you, folks.
fiddlers.
Thank you so
Joey, the cow polka king.
I Love American Youth, Ranger Doug.
And that righteous tater, Too Slim.
We want to thank the folks running the sound and lights here in the beautiful Ford Theater. Thanks, Al. Thanks to the Hall of Fame. I don't know about you. I'm planning on being here in 26 more years and doing this again. Why not? We'll be here.
To celebrate the big 52nd anniversary.
We won't know who we are, but it'll be great.
It'll be a great time.
I used to be in Riders in the Sky.
Which one were you?
I don't know.
Go up to the front desk. There's a nice lady that'll tell you.
Hey, where's Woody?
Where is Woody?
Right where he's always been. Who's that? Oh, that's Joey. I remember him.